Greetings warriors, and welcome to the new devlog update. In this video, we're happy to announce the major update for the Gloria Victis MMORPG, dedicated to reshaping the game world and introducing huge graphical improvements for our game. This is the completion of the first milestone we have announced in the latest devlog video, and the penultimate significant task before we'll be ready to leave the early access stage of development and finally introduce you to Gloria Victis 1.0. Later in the video, we will sum up the recent improvements and additions to the game we delivered in the meantime in our weekly game updates. And we will close today's message with a short Ask Me Anything session which has been placed on our official Discord lately. Watch till the end. And now, let's dive into the breathtaking world of Gloria Victis. Let us start with the most visible changes. When you log into the game, you'll notice a huge step forward when it comes to the visuals. Gloria Victis received brand new dynamic sky and cloud systems with greater resolution and quality. We've improved the sun path in the sky too. Thanks to all that changes, sunrises, sunsets and cloud movement are now even more eye-catching than before. And the sky is something that can now easily draw your eyes and attention, just asking to be admired. As you can see, the lighting systems in the game changed for the better, and thanks to that, we were able to make the nights in the game look much better, darker and more immersive. The nights are dark and full of terrors, but fear not, we have reworked the eye adaptation system and given a purpose to belt lanterns and torches that will light the area around you. And you will also see more around your character during the days. We have greatly increased the view range and added special visual effects related to atmospheric mist and horizon. It is a pleasure to look in the distance and be able to see so many details of our marvelous world. Other than that, we are adding reflection systems to deep water like rivers and sea, and improving the visual effects of lighting flashes during storms. Our graphic artists have also renewed the most used environment models, for example, wooden structures like palisades or stairs, and updated them to increase their quality. We also plan to renew the tree models in the game soon. We are very happy that we decided to make those improvements, and thanks to them, breathe a new life into Gloria Victis. It was a pleasure to travel through the island of Stoneholm with you, and we believe you will be amused to retake your journeys just to absorb a refreshed world by eye when adventuring. When you open the world map in the game, you will find out that the map of Stoneholm, an island that is the theater of our three-nation conquest, has been restructured. We have moved the capital cities to the sides of the map and created starter areas for each nation on separate islands. This change is very important for various types of our players, both PvP and PvE. Players will have more space on the map and will be able to manage their risk and rewards better. We have combined quests so they do not have breaks for teleports through the capital or are separated with long mileages, until quite late in the game. Also, the existing quests are now extended by local quest boards available in different areas, expanding the new players' possibilities to level up while exploring the game. It will help players to reach level 60 in a relatively safer space and better prepare them for challenges to come. It also creates a neat transition zone where questing new players will be able to meet more experienced players participating in events and other activities, which should help in mentoring and recruitment to guilds. In addition, placing quests in such an area around raids, quests and endgame activities will make a lot of traffic in the area. This region will create PvE content in which newcomers will be in the middle from the beginning and will be able to get to know and participate in it. While we made space for the new players to learn the game, when they'll be ready to move on to open PvP areas, they'll find new locations to be conquered, 1/4 per faction, each surrounded by a couple of smaller locations. Thanks to reworking the questlines and separating them from open world and PvP features, we will be able to introduce a teleport to quest feature, which will greatly increase players' retention and allow you to save time if you would need to approach your early game in separate sessions. And now, let's sum up the most important changes we have introduced in the meantime during the last few weeks. Be sure to check our updates history on our Steam hub. We deliver them every week. We have acquired a mocap suit and created new animations for our characters and NPCs in the game to make the world of Gloria Victis more alive and immersive. It is nice to have such a possibility in-house, as most of the animations on the market are relatively modern, so it is better to record them from scratch with our setting and lore in mind. You already received a lot of new emotes and various interaction animations for playable characters, but we had to postpone implementing recorded animations for NPCs, as they were in the middle of the transfer to their new spawn points due to the world change. We can already start our work on adding them now, so you can expect improvements on that and in the near future. The system of animal husbandry has been added to the game. It introduces new NPCs located on farms, assigned to capital cities and claimable locations in-game. By interacting with a barn manager, you can buy, inspect and manage your animals. Personal farm animals give much more resources than the static ones, and by giving them proper care, you are able to improve your gain even further. And finally, we introduced the redesigned system of alcoholic beverages. You are getting 2 brand new workstations, distillation apparatus and brewery. We removed unnecessary production processes, and the production itself is transferred to the workshops set up by the players, which will allow you to produce alcohol in the background. Simple division of alcohols will allow players to memorize the dependencies. That beer is best for gathering, wine will grant hit points regeneration, mead will increase your max stamina, and moonshine can be used to produce potions and add slight stamina regeneration. Those improvements create use cases for various drinks and increase the meaning of this crafting branch. That would be all regarding the most recent changes to Gloria Victis MMORPG. Yet we have one more thing to show you. We have hosted a short Ask Me Anything session on our official Discord and collected some of your questions to answer them here. Those should give you some more insight in our work and tell you about the near future of our game. Here are the answers. So pause the video on the ones that you would like to read, and thank you for joining us today. Find more details about today's update on our Steam News Hub, and see you on the battlefield.